Imagine a land of mountains and rivers, Korea. For thousands of years it was one land, one people, one language. From Baekdu Mountain to Jeju Island, a shared culture grew strong. In the 1400s, King Sejong created Hangul, uniting everyone with a new alphabet. Today, Hangul is used on both sides of the border. No matter the borders, the spirit of one Korea endures. For centuries, the Joseon Kingdom shaped Korea's culture and traditions. Life centered on family, land, and community. In 1910, Japan took over, ending Korea's independence. Korean culture was suppressed, but people resisted, risking everything to keep their heritage alive. The dream of freedom and unity never faded. The fight for freedom shaped Korea's soul, and hope for a united future lives on. In 1945, World War II ended and Japan was beaten. Koreans celebrated, thinking they would finally get their country back, but hope quickly turned to sadness. The United States and Soviet Union split Korea at the 38th parallel, a fake line drawn by outsiders. This border cut through villages, families, and a country that had been whole for centuries. At first, people thought the split was just for a little while, but the line became a real border as the Cold War got more tense. The Soviets helped a communist government in the north. The Americans supported a capitalist one in the south. Two different ways of life appeared in what was once one country. Koreans couldn't stop the split. The dream of a single free country slipped away. The line, on the map, became a wall in their hearts. Families were separated, communities divided. The unity of 1,000 years was broken overnight. The border was not just a physical line, it was also emotional and cultural. The pain of being separated became part of everyday life. The hope for joining together stayed, but the reality of being split apart set in. The unwanted line changed everything. Korea was no longer one land, but two. In June 1950, North Korea attacked the South, starting the Korean War. It was a civil war, brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor. The whole country became a battlefield. Cities and villages were destroyed. Millions ran from their homes, becoming refugees in their own country. The world got involved. The US and United Nations helped the South, while China and the Soviet Union supported the North. The war went on for 3 years, destroying everything in its way. After endless fighting, a ceasefire was signed, but no peace treaty. The war was frozen, not ended. A new border, the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, was drawn, one of the world's most heavily guarded. The DMZ is a scar across Korea, always reminding them of the split. Families were torn apart, many never to see each other again. The two Koreas are still technically at war, separated by fences and landmines. The ceasefire keeps a fragile peace, but the fight is not over. The DMZ stands as a sign of political failure and heartbreak. For millions, it marks the place of final goodbyes. The war's legacy is pain, loss, and a country divided. The hope for peace continues, but the hurts remain. The Korean War never truly ended, it was simply paused. The split became permanent, shaping many generations. The dream of unity was replaced by the reality of being separated. The war left scars that have not yet healed. After the war, the two Koreas rebuilt themselves in different ways. South Korea, with help from the US, became a lively democracy and a strong economy. Cities like Seoul became symbols of modern life and freedom. South Koreans have a big impact on the world, with their technology and pop culture. North Korea, under the Kim family, became cut off from the world and tightly controlled. The government owns everything. Personal freedom is rare. Life is a struggle, with poverty and hardship for most people. The DMZ divides two worlds, one with wealth, one with control. On one side, chances and connections, on the other, being alone and restricted. The difference is clear: two societies, two realities. The border is more than a line, it's a huge gap between worlds. Still, both sides share a common past. The deepest wound of the division is families being separated. Millions were stuck on the wrong side when the border closed. For decades there was no contact, no letters, no calls, just silence. 10 million Koreans have family across the border, separated for over 70 years. Rare family reunions are short and sad sweet. Older relatives meet for hours, then say goodbye forever. These moments are full of joy and heartbreak. Most never get the chance to meet again. The pain of separation is a quiet ache in the Korean soul. The border is not just about politics, it's very personal. Every reunion shows how cruel the division is. For every family that meets again, thousands still wait and hope. The longing to connect lasts, generation after generation. Today, the Korean Peninsula is still divided by the DMZ. Political tensions go up and down, but the dream of joining together keeps going. Younger people in the South see North Korea as far away, but the cultural bond remains. Some feel it's their duty to reunite. Others worry about the problems it would bring. The wish for unity is mixed with practical worries. Even after decades of being split, a shared language, food, and stories connect both sides. This cultural DNA cannot be erased. The hope for a united Korea lives on in every heart. Perhaps one day the fences will fall and families will be reunited for good. The story of Korea is not over. It's one of strength and hope. The pain of separation is real, but so is the love for their homeland. The future is not yet decided, but the spirit of one Korea lasts. The world watches, waiting for the day when the peninsula is whole again. Until then, the dream of unity remains alive. One land, one people, always. If you found this story meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share this video to help others learn about the journey of Korea. Your support keeps these stories alive. Thanks for watching.